Hello friends, Koolio here and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video for the 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. In today's video, I'm gonna go through and break down a beginner's guide to character progression in this game and why I honestly think it's probably one of my favorite character progression systems I've actually experienced in a gacha game, because not only do you have like the vertical progression of leveling up, powering up, getting more power here and there, but you've also got like a horizontal progression as well as progression that like gives you little things here and there like costumes, voiceovers, like things that people like to collect. So before we do that, I do want to do a summon, because I did a summoning video, or I did like 60 plus summons, and I ended up getting to the point where I was guaranteed an SSR on my next 11 times summon. And so we are going to be doing that in today's video so I can get my guaranteed SSR, and then we're going to jump in and do character progression. So here we go. Let's do this. I got enough gems to do another one, which again, that took me like a day to collect that much gems. It was crazy. So this should be a guaranteed SSR summon, so I'm really excited. I'm really hoping for Escanor, which would be amazing. Check it out. We got Demon Meliodas. Ooh, see, this is new. I haven't seen this animation before. That's because Meliodas just kicks butt. He's all powered up. Here we go. Again, this should be a guaranteed SSR. Boom, boom, goodbye, demon. Okay, whoa, what the? 3 SSRs? Are you freaking serious? What the heck? Okay, so an SR. All right. Okay, another SR character. Okay, that is insane. 3 SSRs. Okay. And our first SSR is going to be, okay, it's Jericho, but I do like Jericho. I think she's a really cool character, so that's pretty exciting. A new form of Jericho just got added to our team. She looks dope. Okay, SR character. Gil Thunder, new version of Gil Thunder. Okay. Regular R. This is like the most insane summon I've ever had in this game. SR, okay. Another SSR, so we have 2, okay. Oh, what? What are the odds of getting Jericho twice in a row? Dang it. All right, so we got 2 Jerichos, which it's fine, it's all right. I wasn't really looking for another Jericho. We got Arthur. I think this is the first time we've gotten Arthur. And then our final one should be an SSR. Yes, it's Escanor. I don't think it's like the banner Escanor, but we finally got Escanor, and I'm so freaking pumped to add him to my team. Okay, that was awesome. Got a bunch of brand new awesome characters. 3 SSRs, that is crazy. I don't want to do this. I think that's later. Okay, sweet. Dang, that was absolutely nuts. That was the best summon, and it totally makes up for last time's summon, so. Okay, so we got a whole bunch of brand new characters, which will be great because now we can talk about character progression. Now, I really like the character progression in this game, because if you get a brand new character added to your team, like we just got Escanor, you can kind of make him viable and add him to your team fairly quickly. So if we go to Escanor right here, as long as you kind of power him up to level 50, just straight up front, you'll be able to sort of add him to most teams. Now, they're definitely not gonna be very powerful for a lot of like end game stuff, but when you're first starting off and you're kind of like in the early to mid game and stuff, once you get brand new characters through summons, you can power them up and they become pretty viable characters simply just by going through and doing potions. Now, I don't have a whole lot right now, but if I went and just did like 1 or 2 daily runs for the potions, I'd probably be able to get them up to at least 40, 50. So super easy. So the first thing we're gonna talk about is obviously leveling up your characters. You use potions that you get through simply playing the game or going through your daily dungeons to be able to level them up. It's fairly easy. You use some gold coins, your potions, and voila, there you go. I just powered him up. He got up to level 17. You know, I can still put him on my team, but he's not gonna be useful as right now. I still gotta kind of go through and power him up. The next thing is what we're going to be going through today, and we're going to do my very first ultra rare character on my team. Now, this leads me to my first thing that I really like about character progression in this game. Now, if you guys have ever seen me talk about any other gacha game where it comes to character progression, especially when it has like an evolution system, this game has an evolution system, is that when you evolve the character, I want the character to have visual progression. I love it when games have visual progression, either through armors or through like evolving them. You can see once I get Gowther to ultra rare, he's gonna get a new outfit. Now I need skill books in order to do that. These specialized books right here. You can see I'm actually missing one, but there is a cool system that eventually unlocks where King will actually help you out, where you can fuse other books together that you don't need to use anymore for higher rarity books. And I love that. It makes it so like all those lesser or less rare books that you get aren't as useless. Now, a lot of these items that you have right here are for character progression, whether that's evolving them, whether you use that for their gear, etc. from there. So we need a blue one. So if you go ahead and take a look at the blue one, you can see all the ones I currently have down here. Now, in order to combine them into the next rarity, you need 6 copies of that. Now, I need 10 3-stars. I think I need 2 4-stars and 1 5-star. So I've got 9 right here, so I'm gonna use 6 of them to upgrade it. Now, it is possible to go through and downgrade books as well if you want to make sure if you need like lower levels, which again, I really like. So we're going to go ahead and combine these together. We're just going to do it once. There we go. We got the 5-star. And now we should have enough to then go back through, go to Gowther, and we're going to upgrade him. We're going to evolve him into the ultra rare, which I'm really excited for. So it's going to limit break him. He can now go up to level 60 and his stats will become better. So here we go. This is my first time ever doing this. Yo, the music's like super intense. Yeah! So there we go. Very first ultra rare character. He does drop back down to level 60, so I will have to go through and get some more experience potions to level him up, which again, that's not going to take very long. I just have to go through a couple of dungeons in order to do that. Now, the next thing I want to talk about, this is the Awakening. Now, Awakenings, you need specific materials. If you don't know where to find them, you can go ahead and click on them. Click on the gold one, and it will show you where you can go to either grind or exchange them to get the necessary materials that you need. But as you go through and you get these materials, you'll awaken them all the way up to 6 stars, which gives you bonuses to HP, power, damage, everything like that. That's like sort of the horizontal progression that you're going to be doing, not really towards end game, but mid to end game progression. So I do like that. Adds a little bit of that horizontal. Now, when you go through and you summon duplicates of characters, you actually use those duplicates to upgrade the skills of those characters. So for example, we ended up getting 2 Jerichos. So right here. So if we go ahead and take a look at Jericho, you can see I've got an exclamation mark now. So if I click on that, you can see I've got 1 token, SSR token for her. If I go in and apply it, you can see that I'm going to upgrade this specific skill. So we're going to go ahead and spend 10,000, upgrade the overall rarity of that skill. And there we go. Now it's level 2. It's more powerful, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably going to add Jericho to my team because I think she looks really, really cool. Now the next thing we're gonna talk about is gear. Now I'm not gonna go super in depth when it comes to the gear in this game, but what you can do is there's a variety of gear from common, uncommon, rare, super rare, SSR, basically the same kinds of rarities that you see with the characters. Now when you go through, you can actually equip them. If you use this right over here, it will go ahead and automatically equip the ones that can be equipped to this character. Now, the gear that you get can actually be upgraded a certain amount of times. Once you get them to, I believe it's level 5, you can then go and sort of do the similar awakening to it, where it resets the level back down, but then it unlocks one of these bottom gears right here, giving you some extra stat bonuses. Now, I have seen some gear progression videos or some gear progression guides, which I may go into a little bit later, but this is just me talking about it. I'm not gonna go super, super in depth with gear, but I will have one later down the line, most likely when the game officially launches. The next thing is the character costumes. As you go through and you unlock characters, summoning them, you'll actually unlock different costumes for that character that if you equip, give you specific stat bonuses. Now you can actually go through and collect pretty much all of these through either events, through summons. You can even get it through the store with in-game currency, like the stuff that you can gather simply just by playing through the game. So a lot of this is really, really free-to-play friendly, which I love. By the way, this looks amazing and I want it so bad, but I'm going to have to probably summon her in order to get that. Now there's different ones. There's like the main piece. There's the weapon. You can get different weapons. Here's the ultra rare one. That looks really cool. And that looks really, really cool. And then you've also got headpieces as well. So now if you summon the ultra rare version of her that's on the banner right now, you're gonna unlock all 3 of those pieces for that character. So I do like that about it. Now, one of the other things I do want to talk about, and I think it's really fantastic that this game has this kind of system, and I think it really kind of gears towards people that like to collect collectibles in games like this, but the affinity system for the characters, your intimacy level for these characters, you get specific items. Like one of the basic ones is just food items, and each character can only eat specific types of food. So for example, I actually think I've got some food for Meliodas. So if I go ahead and take a look at him and his intimacy level, nope, not Meliodas. Who was it again? Oh, I know who it was, right here. I have food for her. So if I actually go through and I give her some of these food, you can see I've increased my intimacy level with her. I go ahead and say, yes, here you go, 700 points. Now we become closer friends, and I unlocked a collectible. Now the way to find out where you get these collectibles, which you can get premium in-game currency, and you can get special equipment, or not equipment, costume pieces for the character once you get them up to the full intimacy level. If you go back, if you click on the character when you're on this screen, you can see all the collectibles down here that you can eventually unlock as you increase your intimacy level. And the one that I just barely unlocked, which I really like, I love it when games have this. And I was kind of afraid that this game wasn't going to have this because they have the awesome 3D models, but they have really beautiful 2D art for the characters as well, which I am so thankful for because I do love the 3D models, but I love the 2D art. Plus, it tells you what the character is basically going to look like when you get them all the way up, like level them all the way up to ultra rare. So again, I love it. I really appreciate the progression that this game has. There's a lot of little things here and there you can do to upgrade and progress your characters that don't seem super complicated. Now the last one, and I don't know super much about it, so I'm not gonna go into too much detail, but it talks about how you have to complete certain trials in order to unlock these special traits for characters that give them special bonuses and powers. Now, as far as I'm aware, it shows the combat that's required in order to unlock it. Now, I don't know if it's once you get them to that certain combat power, it automatically unlocks it, but it specifically says you have to complete a trial. But I will have a more in-depth video for that later down the line once I learn a little bit more about it. This is just a beginner's guide to go through and show you guys some of the stuff that you can get for these characters. So there you guys go. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. And again, I can't believe we got 3 SSRs and we got Escanor, which is crazy. So we can see, wait a minute. He is totally the Escanor. He's the Escanor from the banner. Holy crap, that's awesome. So yeah, we end up getting Escanor from the banner. And yes, I am gonna go through and level up his intimacy, make him some food and stuff so I can get the 2D art for him because I love Escanor, he's so cool. Well guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross videos coming in the future. All right, my friends, I'll see you next time.